This video is not to brainwash you into believing a certain agenda. There's plenty of that going around the world, killing our curiosity, confusing the young minds, and making you doubt all your decisions. This video is to bring you back to who you were before the world told you who you should be. And let's take a positive approach as we unlearn most of what we know. And we're not going to hate the things that shaped us, whether it's your family, your upbringing, friends, school, job, whatever it might be. We must start with accountability and honor. So let's thank our past for getting us to the present moment. If you're watching this, that means you're breathing. And if you're breathing, that means there's hope that you could be alive beyond just simply living. As humans, the most passionate of our emotions are guided by the most impactful experiences we live through. And these experiences mold our principles and core values that then find their way into how we nurture and treat others around us. Very simple example. I went to grad school 4 years ago, and it was a pretty good university. I went to an Ivy League school. I've had a lot of people reach out to me asking how the program was, how was the university, what should they know before accepting the offer. And my guidance to all these students, it ended with a blank. And I never filled that blank for anyone. Let's say if I didn't get a job after graduating and I had to go back to my home country, I was an international student, so the stakes are different. But that version of my experience, there are very high chances that I would not recommend this program to anyone. But if someone graduates with a job like I did, then their perspective will most likely be very positive. The difference between those two experiences, it varies your opinion on that experience, and then you pass that on to others. The level of maturity where you can separate your personal experience from the reality of that experience, it's very hard to achieve. But I really think that we need more and more people achieving that. Now, this is a very specific example of my attempt at relating how our perspectives are in a way forced into certain shapes, not based on reality of our experience, but what the world teaches us. Now take that specificity out and apply that over your childhood. A child so naive and pure that they would run towards a snake to give it a hug, or they would try to grab a burning candle. They're taught love by parents who hate each other. It is taught trust by someone who has not once kept their word. Teachers telling their students that they shouldn't aim that high, or your friends telling you to do something cool even if it takes you off of your goals. Our entire life is shaped by everyone but ourselves. And thus it makes it so important that we learn to unlearn. Not everything the world taught us is going to serve us. If you grew up without a parent, it doesn't mean that you're never gonna have a family. If you never had money growing up and they told you that the only way to make money is to exploit someone, that's the most pathetic excuse you were taught. If you don't like your situation, no, you don't have to stay in that situation just like 99% of the people. Be the one to make different choices and figure shit out. If we think of ourselves like a candle, we're all naturally burning all the time. The light that we carry is often shadowed by the limitations that the world puts on us. Unlearn the limitations, unlearn the hate, unlearn the excuses. And the way to do that is to sit in silence with yourself. You can be surrounded by 1,000 people and still feel lonely, but in that lonesome is where you find quiet, and in that quiet is where you'll find who you were before the world told you who to be. What do you believe in? Where does that belief come from? And not all of it is bad, and that's why I didn't title the video Unlearn All That You Know. Unlearn most of what you know. Life certainly teaches us a lot of things that shape us in a helpful way. For if a child didn't burn its hands when it tried picking up the candle, then it would never learn the consequence of their actions. But I think we all have more we could unlearn than we could keep. And so I'll repeat. What do you believe in? Where did that belief come from? Does it serve you today? And will it serve you in the future? If not, then you know what to do. I'm Abhishek Sansanwal. I've been creating content for a few weeks now. My goal is not to give you some magical words. You know all of this. I'm working through stuff myself, and I'm doing all these things that I'm talking about in the videos. And through these videos, I'm just trying to remind ourselves of what we know, but we avoid knowing. If you want to stick around, please subscribe. I'd love to talk to you in the next video, next week. in every week to come. But for now, unlearn that shit. And I'm proud of you. I'll see you soon.